WBC at 6'6", 300 pounds, the 1% Stonewall. And his opponent is a former TNA, WWE, and ECW superstar from the great state of Michigan, the Man Beast. Here is Rhino!
Number one contenders match for the title. That is one large man standing here right in front of us. That is very true. The compact musculature of Rhino. Very big hometown favorite here. Before he became the famous superstar that he is, he was all over the state, became a name out here, traveled to Germany and got a contract with UWE while being there. Phenomenal farmer person. But I'm going to have to state once again, this match should be a number one contendership. It should not be for the title.
Let's talk about that, Jim. These two going one-on-one for what you claim should be your title, and yet here you are with me.
But
Why is that?
I can't answer you, Skip. You're the champion once, and then the next day, you're told, yeah, there's going to be a new champion crowned. So I don't know to be bitter to UWE, or ask myself, why am I sitting next to you instead of competing in the ring against one of these two? Or both of them, for that matter.
Well, apparently, management here at UWE has decided that these two are both better qualified to represent their company than you are.
God bless them. All I know is one of them's going to have an unhappy opponent down the road here.
Well, you've got the long storied career of Rhino and his slew of victories, championships. locations he has worked, people he has destroyed, and then you have the 1% Stonewall. One of few men to have a bit of a size advantage over Rhino, the height, the reach.
Big headlock by Rhino there.
And it's going to take a lot, as I said, the height, the leverage. Stonewall has the advantage. Rhino has a bit more muscle on him. And again, the experience.
Definitely the experience.
But Stonewall is no slouch. And right
Standing up for
there,
Rhino too, because neither one of them fell anywhere.
showing why his name is Stonewall. There have been numerous comparisons between these two talked about here in the world of independent pro wrestling. You know, Stonewall, the up-and-comer, has grown in leaps and bounds over the past year, working in numerous promotions. And then you have Rhino, already world-renowned.
Knock the big man down to his feet. Or back, not to his feet, I'm sorry. It's been a long night here, Skids.
Sitting next to you, it most definitely has.
I almost fell asleep because of you being next to me.
I am educating the masses. And right now, I will educate them a little further. Stonewall, you mentioned he was knocked onto his back, but right back on his feet, taking a moment to collect himself and showing the War Machine Rhino that he is a force to be reckoned with and he will not be toyed with by the likes of the former ECW champion. Toyed with? Toyed with. Rhino might be able to knock him down, but he will not be able to dominate someone like Stonewall.
Outside, you gotta give it to Stonewall. Yes, the tower's over. And now he's asking for testis.
He's got the leverage, he's got the height, his arms perhaps just that little bit longer. That might be enough to overcome the stature.
That's smarter than Rhino there. Going for strength and hits him in the lower abdominal. Rhino ain't gonna take that one.
Rhino driving those fists right to the jaw of Stonewall.
That was a form of a boar in the middle of the ring right there. Well, those ropes not been behind him, this match may have been over.
This is very true, but he could have picked his place better, instead allowing the turnbuckle to absorb some of that punishment, keep him from really laying it into Stonewall the way he's going to need to if he's going to put this young man away. They're going to have to be a little careful. Some of that powder, that residue left over from the previous match, if that gets into either man's eyes, it could be a huge detriment to their abilities.
Very interesting. Usually the outside of the ring is the War Machine Rhino's home. And Stonewall has cut him down.
That he has. And as long as he can keep Rhino off his feet, keep him down, keep him off his base, he will be unable to hit the door. He will be unable to break down the large tree that is Stonewall. Oh! Looks like the entire ring moved out.
Thought the ring broke there for a second.
This is a clash of titans. Fans are getting something special here tonight in Cadillac.
Fans really don't like this guy Stonewall.
And I don't think Stonewall cares. He's here to win that championship.
He is doing the job of staying on top of Rhino.
That he is. The viciousness that he is displaying in his attack on Rhino.
But he's not going for a pin. He's worried about the crowd rather than going for the pin. Just goes back to seconds ago, you said that he doesn't care about the crowd. Why would you turn and start yelling at the crowd? Pin that man.
By shutting down the crowd, he shuts down one of the few advantages Rhino has. The crowd is unable to get behind behind Rhino, if they are too intimidated to cheer for him, he will not be able to fire up and get the heart that he might need. That is what Stonewall is up to.
We just saw Stonewall actually go for a cover there, hooking the leg. Size-wise, I'm giving it to Rhino. Yeah, Stonewall's rolling. Rhino just kicked out of that.
That he did, but will he be able to do so again and again? Because Stonewall will not stop coming at him.
We're only going to have time to tell.
If ever there were a match that could go either way, this would be it. Two evenly matched behemoths. And as I said earlier in the night, it only takes 3 seconds to win. Anyone can have a bad 3 seconds. But right now, it looks like Stonewall is in control. He must capitalize. Once again, that might have been a little bit of a slower count on the part of referee Perella there.
Hey, wait. That man's been calling it down the middle all night.
That he has, but he has been rattled from previous matches where he was shoved around. I'm not blaming him. I'm simply saying he might have slowed down a little due to some punishment that he has absorbed. Not a knock on him, simply an observation.
He's got a trapezius muscle here that he's wearing down. Yes, see, I know some big names on body parts too.
Congratulations. I'm very proud of you.
I have my diploma from the Skits M. Jones of stupidity by the end of the night.
You contradict yourself and it amuses me.
Right, but right now, this crowd is about to get loud. We are getting behind Rhino.
Yes, they are. But he is going to have to fight hard to get out of this hole. Forearms in, and Stonewall is having no part of that.
Oh! Both men had the same intention, running full blast at each other and cracked heads.
What happens when the unmovable object hits the unstoppable force? You wind up with a collision of that magnitude. Both men are down. Referee Perella making the count. Will either man rise to his feet, or are they both down? Will your title be safe?
Skits, if either one of these men win, that makes me still UWE champion, I guess.
We'll have to see.
But then again, I was stripped of it, so who knows?
The title could be held vacant if neither man is. Stonewall to his feet, Rhino to his feet. Stonewall swings, Rhino counters again. And now Rhino laying those fists in. Big back elbow. Clothesline. Rhino is fired up.
I'm telling you, if those ropes were not behind him, that could be the end of the match right there.
That might have been Stonewall wisely protecting himself from the door by staying that close to the ropes. Ring positioning.
But this time, Rhino did follow it up with a belly-to-belly overhead, and he is setting up for that core right now.
If Stonewall is wise, he will stay by those ropes. Using that leverage, again working to the corner. Rhino was not caught unawares. Stop. He knew what was happening. But again, Stonewall is able to capitalize on that brief respite.
How many people do you know pick up Rhino like that and drop him in
Not many. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
Stonewall's getting a little aggravated. He just put his hands on his face. He knows he was inches away from becoming the UWE champion.
He was not able to put his full weight on Rhino. He was not able to hook the legs, still suffering some of the abuse from earlier.
You cannot get frustrated, and Stonewall is getting frustrated right now.
It's true, he has to keep his head in the game if he's going to beat someone the likes of Rhino. Rhino's
Schoolboy, 2 inches away from becoming the champion.
You're not going to be able to beat Stonewall that way. A quick surprise maneuver like that is all well and good, but to beat a monster, you need to be a monster. Rhino is going to have to pull it all out if he's going to win this one.
Oh, big boot by Stonewall. No, didn't hook that leg. And the cake that's left in the ring just went up in the air. That could have blinded both men now.
Both men clearly are just battered. The strikes, the gore attempts, every maneuver has just been with the intent to issue maximum punishment. Oh no! Oh! Referee Perella sandwiched in the corner between the turnbuckle.
Rhino has a beat right there.
That could have been it. Perella is down. Another referee is needed. Where are the referees?
Rhino checking on the referee here, trying to get him up. I think Perella really hurt.
Of course. Look at the size of both.
What is Stonewall doing?
He's got a hold of the UWE title.
He hasn't won that yet, Skips. He's not the rightful owner of that. Oh!
Blocking Rhino with it. Going for the cover. 1, 2.
That is the cheapest victory, Skips on Jones.
An unfortunate turn of events for Rhino. But a fortunate one for Stonewall.
He just cheated, Skips. Fine, he beat Rhino.
He capitalized upon a bad situation.
I am disgraced here, Skips on Jones.
You were disgraced by being stripped of the title. Apparently they felt you were disgracing the title by holding it. Now, your new champion, Stonewall.
Such hot energy, fast-paced action here tonight. Very good, solid matches that I saw, Skips. And we end the show with that jerk cheating to become the UWE champion.
He capitalized upon the situation. You can be
Now he's got
better.
a chair. What is he doing?
It looks like he's going to continue the punishment. Rhino avoids it.
That's all I care about. Gore.
Really? I thought you would care about your title. I'm sorry, it's not your title. It's Stonewall's
He's
title.
got my title in his hand.
Correction, he's got Stonewall's title.
And you remember that? He dropped it right down on top of him. That, to me, Skips and Jones, tells me I believe Rhino will be back to face Stonewall.
Rhino can come back, but tonight only one thing matters, and that is our new champion, Stonewall.
Who is laying in the center of the ring, not able to walk out with his title. Skips, I thank you as much as it pains me to say, but I thank the people of UWE. Oh, we're not done here.
We're going to add some icing on the cake for July 6th, that free show that no one has to pay for. Guess what, Stonewall? Rhino's getting his title rematch in Cadillac.
Well, gee willikers, Jim, it sounds like you won't be getting a title shot anytime soon. How's it feel?
Skips, let's end this broadcast by saying one thing. You are right. And that does not sit well with me.
It's got us my way.